right? So most situations, there's a lot of ambiguity about who did what, how much blame each person deserves. And so in that case, what you actually have are two people who could apologize. Okay, so who should apologize? Who should go first? And do they care about that? So it turns out that people do care about that. And actually what we find is that when blame is shared, people treat apologizing first as more of a risky choice. It feels harder than when blame is one-sided, when it's clear that you're the only one to blame. And so what could be going on, so like, let me just kind of jog your intuition. Imagine that we both made a mistake on a report, and the project at work failed. If I apologize for my mistake, you could also apologize. Okay, great. But if instead you just say, oh, don't worry about it, you have this intuition that that's a much worse case, right? And most people have this intuition. And the question is why? And what seems to be the reason is that when I apologize and you don't, it feels like I'm shouldering all the blame now. Like somehow I created this reality where it's all my fault. Whereas if you return the apology, it's like we're splitting the blame. So what seems to be happening is people, when they discuss conflicts, when they reconcile, part of the process is to build like a joint narrative about the blame distribution and getting it right. People care about establishing a narrative that they agree with. So if you don't apologize back, it feels like we're establishing a narrative that I really don't agree with. So beforehand, if I don't know whether you're going to apologize, I could end up in one of these two worlds. One, which is great, we both apologize, the other, which is really bad. So maybe I'm so risk averse that I don't want to take that first step. So it creates sort of a dilemma.